Bluff. No, but not bluff for this beer.
No, let's drink this.
Snowmageddon.
Snow.
So again, the winter warmer ale from Willow Rock, one of my favorite breweries at all. But also,
Seriously.
I love Willow Rock.
You should take us there and buy us drinks.
Could you?
I'm telling you, we could set a date and go.
100th episode. What episode are you on? 98.
Oh, I was thinking more like Friday evening, but it's fine. I know.
Well, we're gonna film it,
guys.
guys.
It's close for you guys. You gotta schedule your stuff.
I almost have enough people hired where I can like take regular time again, like a real human. Prost. That's a good one. Yeah, I like all their stuff. Ooh, their stuff's pretty fun. That's toasty. Yeah, they also which we've had on the podcast before, the peanut butter and jelly ale. They had in cans now, which I was like,
yes.
Sorry, the peanut butter and chocolate ale.
Yeah, peanut butter and chocolate. I was to say.
Which we've had on the podcast before and was delightful. So how are you guys doing? Let's talk about us. I'm talking so much about a crappy movie in a different podcast we did. Let's talk about us instead.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
You know, like life is
beautiful.
Strange.
Yeah, life is.
Look at these sweet new glasses.
Good. I know. So
new peepers.
I picked these out and I text my best friend and I'm like, I feel like Sophia Petrillo, and she's like, yes, that's exactly who that is from Golden Girls. So she's like, or your mom. So I mean, but they're super hipster. She's like leaning into it.
I totally
They
get
look
she looks like your
adorable.
mom.
I picked glasses like that to troll Jamie, and she was triggered.
Yeah.
Like, you like these? Let me say, I take them off your face.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm gonna break them.
Oh, I picked out super trendy ones for this dude. He's gonna
you're
hear
gonna wait till you see mine.
Oh, so that's what I wanted to compare though. So yeah.
I like an 80s style, just like a
One of them sort of is.
One has like tortoise shell on the top, but just like a gold wire.
I actually had
underneath.
some HRGs going on, and Jamie did not like those.
Yes.
Okay, well, you're the ones looking at
The
it.
other ones are kind of HRGs.
Yeah, and those are, and then the other ones are tortoise shell, but then they're clear on the bottom. So
well, that's good because then Jamie will have a good reason to hate you again.
Yeah.
She hasn't hated you in a while.
Aww.
I think she's in love with me now.
I mean, she
told you to grow a beard.
She's
You gotta
in
grow a
love
beard,
with
so.
me. And
She
I'm in
does
love
love
with
you.
her
She
too.
does love
Like
you.
no, but for the record, I love the show.
I think that might be why she likes him.
Yeah.
Because she likes you.
Probably.
Well, because you're probably happier too.
No, that's a big deal, honestly. That is a big deal.
When you're enjoying yourself, other people enjoy themselves.
Hey, I'm doing great.
Hey, how are you?
No, me.
He's
me.
us.
Me.
Yeah, you guys are
us.
one. You guys
So
are
only
unit.
you count.
You guys are kind of a unit
Damn.
now. Like, it's one thing. You're
Damn.
one entity.
Aw.
But let's. How are you doing?
You kind of did just say that.
Happy Rusev Day, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. I wore this just because it's Rusev Day today, and I want to celebrate. So.
It's also Tony time.
Guess who
I
wasn't in the Royal
forgot my
Rumble?
Lana Day
Guess
shirt.
who wasn't in the Royal Rumble? Rusev.
Yeah.
Because he was recovering from his injuries from their last
Yeah.
match.
But you know who was in the Ladies Royal Rumble?
For too long. For way too long, guys.
More than 30 seconds is too long.
If you want, we can just get into talk about the Royal Rumble.
Also,
it was,
Aunt Candy, that wasn't for you. Those fingers weren't for you.
Guys, I'm good. We don't have to talk about it. Let's get into the Royal Rumble, guys. Because this happened.
Yeah.
This happened, and it was
let's
good.
talk
It was pretty great.
And it was a great.
There's one match that I didn't care for.
Well, did you like it? Would you like better that or Worlds Collide?
Worlds Collide. Okay, so that last match, he can tell you, I was fired up.
Yeah, you
like,
were like
fired up.
Fire.
I was.
Because you love
it
Walter
was
and you
so
love
good.
you
It
love
was so good.
the UE.
She loves Walter.
I do. I love Walter. Like.
She loves Alexander Wolf. She's a big Wolf.
And
fan.
also Marcel Martel.
She's a big Wolf.
Dude,
fan.
Alexander Wolf, like
She actually loved Alexander.
I know that.
Yeah, no, it did. It made me. I was 100%. Well, I feel like he was probably doing. He was probably covering all the shit that he was covering all the shit that Wolf was supposed to do. I think that's why he had so much crap because he was like, "Oh fuck, okay, I gotta jump in now."
Alexander Wolf got knocked the fuck out.
Seriously. It was
Cloudfish
crazy.
kicked him right in the face.
But
No,
you saw
and
the
Bobby,
replay, it's like,
afterwards,
oh,
Bobby was
Yeah.
like, fuck,
He was
oh
upset.
shit,
And
fuck.
you can tell it was by accident because when he got slapped in the back, he reacted by putting his head down, and so the kick that was supposed to his chest went right in his chin, like right in the knockout button. Like basically
and it got
knocking
him,
on his...
and he just lost his balance. I think
And
that's
the
why
ref was
he got,
like,
knocked,
"Oh, your
and
arm
they're
was
like,
underneath his shoulder. Let's
yeah,
keep the match
so
going."
sure.
Roll him out of the ring.
He's not dead. I think he's
Get
dead.
him help.
No, but
He did the
that-
X's and
Yeah, he
everything.
did.
All of
When you do
Worlds
next, I'm like, I
Collide,
don't think this is a spot.
all of Worlds Collide was pretty good. The ladies match was like whatever, but fucking Jordan Devlin jumping fucking 50 feet in the air when he won.
That dude is like amazing, and he has the largest head of any.
Yes.
Like Irish Ace has had this like
the large head and a weird shaped body.
Like 2 hugs, and he's just giant. He's a crazy white champion now.
I love him. Like he's fucking hilarious. When he started doing those promos where he's like picking out everybody doing really shitty.
Thing. He's like here's some highlights for NXT in 2019. It was just him. I was like, yes. This guy's an asshole. I love it.
No, I love him, and he's like the smallest guy with the biggest head ever.
I would see him versus Noam Dar for who's the biggest asshole.
He needs to start doing promos for Irish Spring. Like that's like he's.
I'm very
so that was great. And then Walter was just fucking phenomenal.
The guy's a nerd.
I love that man.
And
I love him.
like 3 on 4 was the perfect.
Yeah.
Was the perfect match.
Yeah.
Like, he was
2 people.
It is crazy that happened, but it worked out so fucking well.
Like everyone looked like a
Bobby Fish would have been knocked out and been like, oh no.
Everybody looked like a beast.
No, but we love Bobby so much. I know. We're like, please don't hurt him.
Treat him nicely.
This man.
He'll die.
Don't hurt this man. Like, don't have retaliation for him knocking your boy out, please.
Also, so we always say how Walter reminds us of Dan.
No potatoes.
Like if Dan grows into an adult, but then we were talking about how Kyle O'Reilly, but you know what I mean? Like he's gonna be.
If he ever makes it.
He makes it there, probably won't.
Because the world's coming to an end and we're all gonna die.
You only got like 3 good years left.
He's gonna drown.
How, like, if Dan was a wrestler, he'd be Walter, and if Nick was a wrestler, he'd be Kyle O'Reilly because he's just like.
Yeah, he kind of is Kyle O'Reilly.
No, but when they were in the ring together, I was just like, yes.
You gotta teach him to do the air guitar.
Oh my god, it was amazing. I loved Worlds Collide, but the Rumbles were fun too.
This was the best Rumble they've had in years.
Seriously.
Years.
Yeah, and my 2 favorite ladies. Well, I should say I love Bianca too, so this like even put her up even higher in my estimation.
She had a great show.
Amazing, you know.
So let me guess. I'm gonna guess your favorite ladies: Dana Brooke,
and
Lana, obviously
Lana.
Dakota Kai. Catherine
Liv Morgan.
Beth Phoenix and Shayna Baszler all the way. Like when we first started watching wrestling, I loved watching it and I loved the women, but none of them like did it for me. But Shayna's like grown on me, despite like Jessie and Mary. Shayna's like grown on me to the point where I was like,
day one.
Like, yeah.
Like Shayna's bae. Like and I was like, oh, she's ugly, she's stupid, she's
fuck
like,
that.
No,
the murder
you are wrong.
She would
100% wrong.
Any man,
she's beautiful.
Any man who's ever said that could get fucking like cracked in half by Shayna Baszler.
Get done.
Make them snap. Don't even let them
get done.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I love Shayna Baszler. Big mark for her.
Are you saying Shayna Baszler is one of your guys? So we're
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean, she's one of the best heels in the business by far. Like the fact that just that when she pins the hand down and like fucking and like every time
seriously, like not only is she smart to wear a mouth guard, but it's like black. She's just like fuck you. She gets that grimace on and she's like put you to sleep and she's
Guys, welcome to Behind the Mat WrestleCast.
Seriously.
I can literally talk about this for half an hour.
Deep into wrestling.
I could do this. Deep into wrestling. Deep into wrestling. It's just sexual and so good. I love it.
First.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about other stuff before we're just
Keith Lee. Can we talk
about
Keith Lee?
Oh, let's talk games we're talking about. Keith Lee.
Okay, so the Haas fight.
Oh yeah. We have 3 giant men in the ring.
Big,
also, like
big men, slim and
cheaper. I'm such an NXT fan now that whenever I hear other announcers, I just hear Morrow. I'm just like, can this be Morrow?
Morrow just takes all those nights off. He's like too stressful. It's gonna trigger an attack. I gotta go.
There's too many people in the crowd for that. To be honest,
I know, but I was sad because Beth. Like, wasn't there 2 either for Worlds Collide? But now we know why. Because, she was doing her shit. So.
She was so
that woman, she is...
she had so much blood on her
beast.
I want to meet her someday. That's one of my goals.
My hero of that whole event was Bianca Belair. Because when she hit her head by mistake, she pulled her up and
she was like,
talking to her.
So when you're right,
she's like so well. Like it's just amazing.
That's a class.
No, and she's grown on me too. Because when I first started watching, which was like just over a year ago, she was still doing her like undefeated, and it's like you've been defeated.
Well, because it was like the gimmick, and she's like, I don't want to get rid of my gimmick. I'm like, you have to get rid of your gimmick.
That's not. No, and then she went to EST, and she's just been riding that wave for it. She's awesome. She's amazing. I love her.
To you, Bianca.
Yeah. Ooh.
And your beautiful husband, Montez Ford.
Yeah. Also, another, you guys, whenever I think of those wrestling relationships, I'm just like, there's got to be, some give and take with the power control there.
I just think it's the most athletic sex.
He thinks athletic. I think more like, she's she's getting it in too.
Like she puts him in Amazon position at least. You know?
Yeah. Like sometimes she.
I think Mateo's for would be totally for that too.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm flexible. Let's do
Listen, because wrestling is like first and foremost theater. So these guys
Amazon
have
position,
to be like
some
of them are
Amazon position, please.
Sure.
We just
sure.
call
you know what? That's vague enough that I'm okay with it.
Can we call it? Can we call it Mr. Bianca Belair? Because that's
Yeah, and also they had a little spot where like, hey, we're here, and like, okay.
He says something about his wife. He calls his wife. She actually said, it's like I see your call out, and I love it." Or something
no, I did like when she was at Worlds Collide, and she was just like in the robe, and she's like, "Just wait, you and me, let's do this." I love her.
And she did.
Hey, let's talk about what we got besides Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble was great.
Yeah, I know. You got
Worlds Collide was great. It was a great weekend of wrestling.
It was. But yeah,
we also had guys. The Batman started filming today. Yes.
Yeah, with our
they have one of those
with
cool
our Willem
slate
Dafoe
pictures.
Robert Pattinson, right?
I hope so.
Our Willem Dafoe.
Hey, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
That's right. Swear to me. Swear to me.
Oh, maybe it was like German Willem Dafoe and like the
what?
In the Life Aquatic. He's German.
Steve Zissou's, yeah. Life Aquatic.
So you think he's gonna be full
like
German?
German Batman.
Like as Batman. Jeez. Maybe if they do like a Batman Incorporated, maybe. Like they do Batman Incorporated, maybe.
Batman Incorporated, Vampire Batman.
Oh, do you know what Batman Incorporated is? Where he just started hiring Batmans in different countries to
no, including Batwing.
Including Batwing, yes.
Like, I'm called Batwing. What?
Why?
What country was he in?
He was an African Batman.
I think he was African. Yeah.
Yes.
So the Batman started filming. There's just a picture on a clipboard in a very cushy chair, maybe like a Wayne Manor type chair.
Yeah, like the stock first day of filming thing where it's like, oh, there's a slate.
They're not showing anything.
A slate
They're showing that there's a slate. I'm cool with it. Okay. Film it. Okay. Do it. I'm ready for it. I'm cautiously optimistic for this movie.
I'm not.
I'm ready. Are you saying you're ready for the Colin
Farrell? Oh, you're ready? Yeah,
seriously.
Because you know what? He doesn't even know what it looks like yet. So
you guys are totally reading about like Jonah Hill Riddler too. So like that was a thing. Remember?
That was a thing. And it was like,
Penguin. I think I'd rather have Jonah Hill Penguin.
What? Wait, what? Wait, can we just get Danny DeVito back? But as like his character from It's Always Sunny.
Yes.
Like, I'm the Penguin. He's the two guns.
Just sliding naked out of a leather couch, like, whoa.
Like, let's do this.
I mean, it couldn't be worse than a Colin Farrell Penguin at this point, but
let's do it. I'm just saying.
Can we get Shame? Is there anyone to play Shame?
I'm betting that's the character Jonah Hill's gonna play. He's like, hey, I'm Shame.
Shame.
I'm gonna shoot you with my guns.
I'm gonna Shame
I don't know why I'm a thing, but BT Tubbs pushed for his sister, his younger sister. She's been in What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show, and she was in that ladies sexy teen movie that's out on Hulu right now. Booksmart. Anyway, yeah, she's adorable.
Like Jonah Hill.
She's adorable. No, she's way cuter. She's adorable.
But sexy.
Mm-hmm.
She's adorable.
I know who
Jonah Hill is a sexy Jonah Hill.
Sexy teen show on Netflix.
Yeah, it's called like Booksmart. It's like
I've heard of Booksmart.
Yeah, it's like what's the one?
I've heard it's actually really good. I have not seen it though.
Well, it's sexy.
Yeah.
It's got Jonah Hill's sister in it, so there you go.
Hulu keeps telling me it's good.
Oh wait, you don't have enough room for TV, but you knew that one.
I've seen promos for it. It's about ladies. I like
ladies.
I might not actually enjoy it, but I'm glad that like it's like women oriented.
Synopsis of Booksmart. It's about ladies, guys.
Badass teenage girls doing shit, not just like they're like we've been nerds. Now we're gonna break free, and it's like
But are the two of them in there to talk about men? Because I want to hear about that. That's the show I want to watch.
Well, everybody knows that girls. What's my weakness? Men. Okay then.
But I mean, yeah. Because the whole thing is they want to get banged. So, you know.
By the way, we forgot to say.
I can relate.
We forgot to say at the top of this because we got too excited about wrestling. R.I.P. Kobe. Kobe Bryant passed away in an unfortunate helicopter accident. It also took 8 other people, including his 13-year-old daughter. She
was actually flying to like an event that he was coaching. It was like her team that he was coaching. Is what
I know that part.
But basically, like and this is what came out, and we won't go too much into this because this is not the kind of podcast. But basically, like what they're piecing together is like the pilot was flying, and he like knew what he was doing, but something happened with the helicopter because basically like he's rated to fly in like no vision. It's like a special certification where it's like you can fly with the air traffic controller's directions and like your own kind of sense of direction.
Yeah, it's based off how much experience you have. Yeah.
And so like a lot of people are like, oh, he shouldn't have been flying. It's like, no, he was ready to fly in it. It's just that something went wrong with the helicopter.
Like you, it's Mother Nature. Yeah. Like you can't. It's.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
But it is, and it was funny because it was one of those things where it's like, this is a fake thing when I first saw it.
Everyone thought that.
Yeah,
It's like, what?
And then I kept seeing like the other.
Do you know who actually? I saw it on David Krumholtz's page, and I was like, fuck. So no, I know. Yeah, my best friend.
I think you should keep. Mentioning David Krumholtz every episode just for
awesome.
reference.
You guys,
for you, buddy.
He goes out and plays blues music. I would love to go see him sometime. He goes to New York sometimes. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, next time we're in New York, we'll see if he's there.
Next time we're in New York City, we'll go see David Krumholtz do blues.
But I remember, so I used to watch a lot of basketball when I was younger, and so I still remember like when Kobe Bryant first came out, and he was just so.
Yeah, he's like big then, yeah.
He was like a household name. Like we talked about him every day.
He's a household Kobe. You know, like you know the name.
Well, and he's just one of those guys who like
even
doesn't
have.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who like doesn't have any like bad shit about him. He was just like a good guy.
That's bad shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with sexual assault charges.
Yeah, but it's like.
But you got. I mean,
but he was doing a lot of good stuff in his later life. You know.
Got older and wiser and.
Like you can't think somebody's like below or above redemption, you know. So,
like that's why Matt loves Michael Jackson so much and Bill Cosby.
I know Bill Cosby's gonna come back one day.
One day he's gonna turn around.
Bill Cosby's still like in jail, going, "I didn't do it."
No, he's gonna come out and he's gonna be like,
"Spanish fly." Like, no,
inmates say the darndest things. Let's talk about it.
He's probably doing jokes in jail. He's got a whole set for jail.
So I told you guys how my friend said like Louis C.K. is like starting to do stand up again, and I'm just like, who's going to his show?
White males that are like, yeah, man, you were right.
I agree with you, Louis.
Pick your nigga, man.
I used to do it to women too. Like, no.
And it's just like part of me so like.
Part of me wants to see that set still. Huh? Is it still good though? Is it a good set?
Guys, let's talk about anything else.
Yeah.
So, speaking of awesome things, guys, the director of God of War wants a Netflix series. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Toss a coin to your Kratos.
Oh, wait. They're getting... Vikings is finishing. Perfect time for it.
Calliope! Boy.
He's good. Boy. Because they're going to base it off the last game. The last game was dope. It was well written.
I think, honestly, though, I think they should do like an origin thing for him. Because
they're not going to do that.
You're going to get more...
Unless they
You're going to get more traction if you start with an origin.
Unless they base it off the last game somehow.
I think maybe like take the kind of
the older games
but like put it to
the older game stories are garbage. I love those games.
There's stuff you can do with those. There's a lot of
like the minigame where you fuck a chick and you get coins
like a hot coffee kind of mod.
Yeah. You know, no, that's an actual minigame in God of War.
I know. I played the minigame.
Garbage. It's garbage.
I played the minigame.
I love God of War.
I beat that minigame, by the way. I beat that minigame.
She totally had her
coins. Coins come up.
I forgot what it was. Something like coins or something.
Red orbs.
Yeah, something. Red orbs. Yeah.
Bunch of red orbs flying. Like,
what the fuck did I just do?
I guess I leveled up.
It's a very like Night at Roxbury moment. I'm just like.
Saying it was not a good game.
I honestly think they should work.
The last game was though.
They should work towards. I honestly think they should.
Well, you can watch it. I still have the game.
They should work towards that. They should do that same kind of writing style, but like, just do a better story because there's good bones there. Like you have like this guy that like is angry that his family was killed and goes and kills the fucking gods.
Yeah,
that is
he's
awesome.
Basically like Drax the Destroyer,
like Hercules,
with a better story.
Take that and make it into like have Damon Lindelof or somebody.
They definitely could do a revenge story with a guy whose family is killed by Ares, and he just goes and murders all the gods till he gets them, basically.
And then have him earn that, because that's the thing. Like you can't just start with old Kratos, because anyone that because you have to earn it. Like he's like otherwise.
Well, I think Kratos has a son, and it gives you sympathy for that story. Certainly. That's why it makes it easy.
Certainly.
Also, why it makes it easier for a casual player to follow.
I don't know what this is, but also, what if Dwayne The Rock Johnson played that character?
He could.
I would love that actually.
He certainly could. Kratos is a murder monster. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson's a murder monster.
He'd have to be like in pale face.
Yeah, he'd definitely be like great.
I don't think.
No, but what if? Can't you do whatever you want? No, he's
Guys,
like
I
like.
don't want to fuck with that. Yeah.
What if Vin Diesel was instead?
Vin Diesel would have to get pumped up though. Vin Diesel could do it.
What if it was? Wait. What if it was Alexander Skarsgård?
Fuck you.
I don't know.
What if it's Peter Sarsgaard?
What if it's Stellar Skateboard?
No. Obviously, if it's
What if
gonna
it's
be
Stellar
weird
Skateboard?
Skarsgård, it's gonna be Bill Skarsgård.
There's Bill.
I'm Kratos.
I'm
Kratos.
Hello. I'm
We
gonna
all
kill you
look
with my
down
stabby
here.
axe.
He just has like a muscle suit.
That's
on
one for his Bill Skarsgård. Two for your Bill
We've
Skarsgård.
never had a Bill Skarsgård off, so I think
Yeah.
this is a good. It's going on for the podcast.
No, but you guys automatically win because you have bigger, buggier eyes.
Bigger
than I do.
eyes.
You just have to talk like Bjork.
No,
has
you have
big
to go-
eyes.
Big eyes. Would you like to come
We
and
all
play
look
with my
down here.
axe?
Yeah, so he said Corey Barlog, who is very close to being the Balrog, but it's Barlog.
Barlog.
Close. It's very
And
close.
I'm upset. I
I
actually,
would like a log in a bar.
I actually spelled it Balrog
Sit-
at first, and then I got upset.
Barlog.
I was like, he's not the Balrog.
You sit
The
on the log in a
Balrog
bar.
of Mordor.
Barlog.
He said he has hopes and dreams about this, but of course Netflix. This is what
I
you do
do
to get a
too.
Netflix series. You literally just say it, because that's what happened with The Witcher too. Everyone's like, "You should do a Witcher series," and Netflix, "Oh yeah, we'll do that."
Netflix was like, we have a butt ton of
Like,
money.
And then like you should get Mark Hamill as best
Yeah.
hero. I'm like, please.
Netflix just like stopped sucking the money dicks and like, "Oh what? Yeah, we'll do that." Okay.
No, they like
We're
we
back
got
to
enough. It's not even that. They're like we got enough money. Let's throw it out.
Yeah.
See what happens.
We have
If it
money.
doesn't work, it doesn't work.
My mom still gets DVDs from Netflix, so
That's true.
they
That's a
have
true
a
story.
ton of money.
I saw them the other day. I was like,
So she's the last person that gets the like.
I picked it up.
We're gonna send these out. She's
I picked it up and I was like, this belongs in a museum.
like, there's someone that still has a subscription service, so we have to send it to
No,
her. We
because-
have to do it.
There's
It costs us
certain-
like $20.
No,
They're
to send
DVDs.
us
They're
one
not
of
Blu-rays either. They're
There's certain
DVDs.
TV shows that they don't have every season streaming on Netflix.
But they have the
Like,
DVD for
They
it.
have the DVD
these. No,
for all the boomers.
She also still gets 13 CDs for
Okay,
99
boomer.
cents.
not
Okay,
like this.
boomers.
Not like
Okay,
this.
boomers.
Not like this.
All the way. Also, I love you, Mom.
We
I
love
love
you,
you.
Mom.
Yeah.
We love you,
We
Lydia.
love you. You're a good person. And you know what?
This
You
I
just
keep seeing this
doing what
camera's
you're
like
doing.
actually very off right now. I'm getting
That's
upset
fine.
by it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's my
Here.
fault.
Yeah,
It's
also
my
like
fault.
this.
Yeah, there we
There.
go. I like that better. I want to get Matt in the picture. I don't want him to be.
Now
out
we
there.
need to do,
I'm
like,
I'm like
some-
oh like
Whoa!
look at my arms.
We have to
Oh,
do
okay.
some Star Trek
We'll do
stuff.
shit. I'll put in some shaky cam later. Guys, here's some sad news.
Oh
Okay.
no. We just talked about
Okay,
that.
What's sad news?
and we're gonna go more into
It's
it.
gonna be even
Howard
sadder.
the Duck and Tigra and Dazzler series
Oh.
on Hulu are they're no longer happening. No
Who
more Howard the Duck.
asked for a Dazzler series? I can understand
Tigra-
Howard the Duck.
No, it's not just Dazzler, Matt. It's Tigra and Dazzler.
Yeah,
So they're
Tigra and
together?
Dazzler.
That was a series of them together.
Yes.
Why
Sounds like
were
a-
they together ever in anything?
Not that I know of, and it's very confusing to me that that's the
But
thing.
guess what? You don't have to worry about it
And
anymore.
exactly, that
Yeah,
happens. Who
good.
cares?
Yeah.
There's a reason for that because no one gave.
Because they're
a shit about
concentrating on
that.
MODOK.
Also because no one.
Matt, Matt, do you remember
Shit.
what MODOK means?
I don't.
Mental?
Mental.
Mental
Mola.
observation.
Observation.
Damn it. I should have remembered.
Organism?
For
Mental organism.
designed.
Yeah.
For.
Nope.
No.
This is, designed only
But then,
for killing.
yeah,
For
for killing.
killing.
Just, they put the F in there? It's
Moldor.
silent. The F is silent. The F is silent.
Moldorf. I like Moldorf
episode.
better.
Also, the episode this could be Mordor, but
Moldorf.
The F is silent, guys. It's okay.
Mordor.
Yeah.
Mental organism design only for killing.
Yeah. So ready for
Well,
This is why I'm sad that looks so.
They have to do this anime though
Please do
because
this.
it's ridiculous. But just Modok is the most
He
ridiculous
is
thing
the
going.
absolute worst villain.
Besides Armanzola. Armanzola's more.
No,
ridiculous.
Armanzola, like, at
No,
least he's like,
Armanzola looks like a fucking
he's like a
TV.
side character.
Like a fucking
he's
TV.
He's fucking the Krang, but a TV version. Like,
If
You
the
guys-
Krang, if the Krang was
No.
a video, kill the radio star.
No more talk about the Krang.
The Krang.
No one cares about the Krang.
Krang. Yeah, so it's not happening. They canceled the series because they want to.
Good.
They want
They
to
should.
concentrate on.
Yeah.
They should
on
do
Modok.
that.
Also, R.I.P. Howard.
He'll come back in something. They always,
Yeah, no,
he's like a
he's
bad
just gonna
penny.
be,
He always.
No, and he's always
That's
like
like how Guardians of the
he's
Galaxy
always
3
like
are
a
on the corner,
fucking
so it'd be
he's always like a fucking lech. So it's just really
Yeah,
like
that's why they're gonna do it. though.
yeah, like
I would
They
love
are,
to see-
guys.
I would love to see him return in a mech suit like he did in Avengers Endgame. So,
sure, yeah.
Because that's
Sure.
the scene. He's in that scene.
I
In a mech suit.
know, I know. I saw it in the theater. I'm like, oh,
He's
that's
also.
a thing.
Okay.
Thanks
Okay.
for that.
How did that? Do you think that they should remake the original Howard the Duck movie?
Yes.
And have just like
but still
big old duck
Just
titties?
but still have Leah Thompson.
And like, but like
She
have her
still
also
looks
like
great,
yeah,
I'm
like
sure.
just have her
I
like.
know we'll
almost
have Megan Fox.
But almost completely new the whole time will be.
This movie's gonna be done by Michael Bay anyway.
Also, I'm telling you,
Guys, that's actually a great segue to another thing I have.
Oh, God.
So let's just do that real quick. Guys, there's gonna be first off, there's a Transformers reboot. This is not that. There's going to be a Transformers Beast Wars movie in development, guys.
I heard about this.
The best version of Transformers
Sure.
by far.
I mean, there's no headmaster, but I get it.
No, but you guys, this was literally like the shit you'd like play with your toys when you were like super young, 80s. You're like Beast Wars.
I would skip
Transformers
college classes to
crossover.
watch Transformers Beast Wars. Donnie Conger can test this fan of the podcast. I would skip classes with him to watch Transformers Beast Wars
Let's do it.
because it was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime was a fucking gorilla.
You skip class?
Oh my god, I
Skipped
skip class all the
class.
goddamn time.
So is that why you're not in physics?
Almost
It's
exclusively to watch Beast Wars though, so that's the good news.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you do have a working knowledge of Beast Wars.
Although we did skip
Not
class,
to
even trade.
we did skip
That's
class
facts.
once to download the
No,
Matrix,
no,
which
no.
took almost a
Come
day.
on.
Just the
Come
first
on.
movie.
Yep.
Like not even Animatrix.
No, the Matrix. We downloaded it 6 days before it came out in theaters, but it would have been 7 days if the download had not taken so long because it was back in then
Took a long time.
1998.
It's 1998. Yeah.
Should I keep watching it? Like, no, it's 46%.
Yep.
I gotta
Yeah, it's
come
like
back.
a Napster or some
I was
bullshit. We're
like-
like, yep, still going.
12 then.
That was me with the Destiny 2 update today. And then,
17
and then they had to bring it down because it took everyone's money who logged out. Or
Yeah, I
something.
heard about that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Glad, Fuck you.
Thanks for the patch. We're taking your money. Okay, Bungie. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Cool story, bro.
Oh, hey, you guys. Listen.
Oh, yeah. I'm listening.
So, you know how, like,
segues.
The Mandalorian's gone, right?
Yes,
So what
yes.
are we going to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
on Disney Plus? You
What
know
are
what we're
we
going to
gonna-
watch?
what are we
Do
gonna-
you know what we're going to watch?
No, I don't.
Fucking Emilio Estevez on the Disney Plus TV show,
Wow.
The Mighty Ducks.
Oh my god, don't tell Jamie about this. She will immediately
I'm going to right
She's
away.
on right now.
Jamie, we have to watch it together. I'll watch it with her. We'll all watch it together.
Yes, we can do this in like
Yeah,
2 or
so
2 hours.
supposedly,
Will we
Like,
burn a season
Emilio
after watching?
guys,
Estevez.
this is our one of our Patreon episodes. We're gonna do a full season review.
We watch every episode of Mighty Ducks.
I will. No, and I'll wear a Mighty Ducks shirt. Like I'll get it.
Jamie may have a Mighty
I'll
Ducks
get into
out
it.
like shirt or ensemble.
Like a
Yeah.
sexy
Yeah.
outfit, a sexy Mighty Ducks.
Oh my god, it's so sexy. Like the pads.
Oh,
Oh,
she's-
is that?
yeah,
she's
Do
the
I
goalie.
need like? Do I just need to get the whole like ducks
Yeah.
outfit? Like
Fly ducks fly, motherfucker.
And then we have to watch you two have sex? That's weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
is good. It's a weird direction.
I mean, just say. Like,
Jamie
No.
would be into it. I'm just saying.
I like money, so and ladies.
I mean, if it's
all
for
good.
Patreon, we could definitely get some Patreon people. Like this could be the way we
We'll call it
monetize
lewd,
this.
we'll call it lewd
No.
content.
Seriously, this is the way we could monetize. I'm not
Yeah,
putting. I'm just putting
just,
it out
you
there.
know. I have thought about eating food in front of camera before to make money, sleeping in front of camera,
Dude,
and showing my feet
should-
because
guys-
apparently ladies can do like all three of those
Should
things.
we do ASMR?
Make it so-
ASMR?
Yeah.
So good. Lots of S's.
The crust is beautiful, can I feel bad.
Okay, so guys, if we get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, we're gonna do an ASMR episode.
I'll do it.
Actually, if we get 200 subscribers, how about
I'll
that?
eat food.
200. If you guys
I'll
find
eat
more
food in
subscribers
front
for
of
us,
you.
we'll do it.
I'll show
and
you my
the
feet.
third one will do feet. We'll all do feet. Every one of us.
Just like our legs up the whole time, like my legs are
And
going to
then
sleep.
we'll all put on
Wait, like toes, we'll
we'll
stretch them
all
out.
put on character onesies
Stretch them
and
out.
just sleep in one bed together, okay?
Okay. All right.
Just sleep.
I mean,
Like,
300.
farting,
We do
snoring.
that normally, though, right?
Yeah,
so, I mean,
sure.
we'll
So
film
we'll
it.
show it. We'll show it.
We'll show you our quadruple of sleeping.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, that's all I got on that.
Okay, guys, get excited because you remember how much you loved the Legend of Hidden Temple when you were a kid?
Oh my god, so much, right?
Shrine of the Hidden Monkey.
Seriously.
Well, during that time in the UK, there was a show that was very similar called The Crystal Maze. And now it's coming to Nickelodeon in America.
Now
With-
in 2020.
Is that with host Adam Conover?
I hope so. I sure hope so.
Yeah, he's the host of that.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Okay, so Crystal Maze.
All my nerdiest sex
yeah.
dreams are coming true.
The Crystal Maze is the immersive, interactive labyrinth filled with physical and mental challenges.
Yeah, the host is Adam Conover this. I saw it.
It's like, guys, I'm the host of this show.
It didn't have any sound bites, but it like showed him like gesticulating. It was like,
and we're all like,
and his hair like 19 feet.
You guys, we're gonna watch this with our kids.
He looks like he's fucking Johnny Neutron. Let's do this. Let's do this.
He has like Johnny Neutron hair. But okay, so basically, they're saying it's like if Legends of the Hidden Temple and Double Dare had a fucking baby, just like
yeah.
It's like
no, and it looked like
but
that. I saw the
it
show.
used to be British, but now it's American.
Yeah, because we take everything and make it better, motherfuckers.
Or make it. It's also the same.
Or we couldn't think of anything original.
Yeah, we haven't done that in 20 years at least.
Did you also know that they're making apparently now it's almost out in theaters, a horror movie version of Fantasy Island?
Yes.
You guys, we have to watch this.
A fucking Bloomhouse.
We have to watch
I would totally
this.
watch this for a breath to watch.
I was like, the plane.
Yeah.
It's gonna...
Yeah.
You're gonna die on the plane.
And it was like a weird grudge thing where like the hands.
No, you guys. But then Ricardo Montalban comes back from the dead, and he's like, "I am Ricardo.
That works.
Welcome to Fantasy Island."
Get that dude.
So is this a direct sequel?
Yeah.
Is this a direct sequel? Is that what we're saying?
Sure.
Apparently
Sure.
Yeah.
It's getting hot, guys.
It's gonna be a sex horror Fantasy Island film.
I don't know. It's Bloomhouse.
Every fantasy comes true.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
They're fucking weird.
They're fucking weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's actually. I think we got a tagline for the movie.
They're fucking weird.
They're fucking. Period.
What
period,
else
period.
do you guys have?
I have. Speaking of remakes, guys, this is gonna excite you. Your balls are gonna tingle a little bit.
Ooh.
I might have this
Okay.
one too.
EA Games.
Mine already are.
Rumored to be in the works, guys.
I want to see this one.
EA.
We're doing it right now.
So
So the Knights of the Old Republic, they choose probably close to perfect games that have ever been made by EA. Definitely the best games that EA has ever done.
No, BioWare. This is BioWare. This is pre-EA.
Also, it's
Knights of
EA.
the Republic was pre-EA. BioWare.
So then this is
pre-EA.
going to be ruined because EA Games is doing this.
Pre-A.
So it's ruined.
Yeah.
But anyway, they want to do a combination of the two games into a game and make it canon in the Star Wars universe.
Well, so as we know, there was a huge Easter egg in the Rise of Skywalker. One of the companies that the First Order had was called the Revan Company. Darth Revan being the titular character of Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah. Titties.
Titular.
Titular.
But also, Darth Revan was dope. It was a great game. Both games were great.
One of the best twists in gaming ever.
Yeah.
Where you're like playing as a character and they're like trying to find this character and they're like, oh no,
I am
that
that
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I am that guy.
Oh,
spoiler, we are that guy.
Like I created this character and he's a mensch and he's also the
I was a
bad
fucking
guy.
mensch, too.
Oh no.
My lightsaber was dope. I was a mensch.
Yeah. But
Like I had that
also...
Osis robe on. I was like looking dope and looking fly. I was like, And I was like using force powers on people, and then like, oh, by the way, you're the most evil motherfucker ever.
You're like, Vitruvius, but also the devil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then. Okay.
You're dude. You're also horrible.
I think if they do this as a more action oriented, like
right?
what they did with
Keanu Reeves. How did he start it?
This is EA, you guys.
With the newest Star Wars game, where they made like a very action-oriented Jedi game,
yeah,
but still kept the great story. And they can kind of morph it a little bit. I'm okay with that.
Sure.
As long as they keep like kind of the central themes. I'm down for that. Let's do this. Let's work in that world, because first off, they want to do another movie in this world, which we talked about a few episodes ago, or maybe last episode. So let's build this world up. Let's make this something.
The other movies were the trilogy that was supposed to be made by David Benoist and D.B. Weiss. So we don't know if it's going to happen or not.
Yeah.
Well,
this game might fill that place up.
They've also circled Taika Waititi around this movie, so...
I don't know if Taika Waititi's right for a Knights of the Republic movie, though. I don't know.
But okay, yeah, seriously. Okay, I've loved...
Hey, it's me.
No,
I'm the guy.
You be quiet, because I've loved Taika Waititi for years. For years. Since his indie movies, Eagle vs. Shark. What We Do in the Shadows.
Very serious movie. Another serious movie.
No, shut up.
Serious and broad-reaching feudal movie.
Listen, if we can compare him to Childish Gambino.
Or God.
I'm not.
Jesus.
Redbone.
Is he Jesus?
Is Redbone.
I'm just saying he likes to challenge himself, and I've never seen him not rise to a challenge. Like, he likes to do different stuff, and he likes to kind of show off and show that he's like able to do it. He puts his time and effort into things, and I love him. And he's
direct question, direct answer.
Have
Have you ever had a Taika Waititi sex dream?
No, he's just so
Yes.
adorable.
That didn't seem sincere.
I haven't.
Yes.
Maybe his voice was like in the background or something. I don't know.
I thought
Fucker nice down.
It was Korg though. That was the voice.
No, I'm excited for this. This is a universe that needs to be explored more.
Seriously.
And there's some great games in this world, including The Old Republic, the MMO, which has a great story for several great stories in this world. With a great expansion, it's just a lot of good stuff that can still be done here.
Because
and they can finally.
Because they kind of they introduce so many ideas that you could take any one of those ideas and go wherever you want.
And getting away from Skywalker too. You can do so
Exactly.
much more with Jedi. You can do so much with
please.
Sith. You can do so much more
We
with
want
the
to
dark
know
side
where
and
this
light
came
side,
from
yeah.
and what happened, and you can basically rewrite it however you
Plus,
want
there's
to.
so many new toys, guys. Come on, come on.
What other
Disney.
cute thing can you
Plus,
make?
how many Star Wars novels have all of us read that were literally you can pull anything from those novels?
Because
and
never can anymore.
And the Ebon Hawk. Remember the fucking Ebon Hawk? The dope ass, definitely a precursor to the Millennium Falcon, but so cool.
I think it was a Corellian cruiser.
Yeah, what a great ship.
Corellian makes the best ships, guys.
Yeah, for thousands of years, literally.
They look
thousands of years.
They look like shit, but they fly the fast.
1,000 years from now, everyone's like, I'm driving a Ford. And you're like, how's that a thing that exists currently? It's 1,000 years
How
in
is
the
that
future.
still around?
It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, there's so much
I have a
stuff
Volvo
that can be completely new in this world, but still familiar, the voice of the Ebon Hawk.
Absolutely.
That you can sell us. Just give us this game.
Bastila.
Give it to us.
Please.
Bastila.
We all want to go back in time where Star Wars is concerned. So let's just
let's do this.
Let's pull it back.
There's so much good source material that they've already kind of glanced over, the Legacy of the Force, but there's so much good stuff that still could be used, all the Knights of the Old Republic
and
stuff.
the thing with Star Wars is you can throw in as many fucking Easter eggs as you want because we already know what's going to happen in the future. So you can just slide that shit in, make people happy.
Sure.
My name's James Skywalker. You're like, it's the first Skywalker.
One day my family's going to be important.
Yeah.
I'm just a nerf herder right now.
I'm just sweeping the
No,
floors.
you throw in Chewie's great grandfather, and people are like, oh, Chewie.
You mean Get Baka?
Yeah. What was the dad's name in the
Crunchy?
Lumpy.
Lumpy. Yeah, Crunchy was the son.
Chewy.
No,
Swallowy,
I
don't know.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Lumpy was the son.
Lumpy was the uncle. Yeah, I think it was the uncle. I don't know if his dad.
What was the wife's name?
What was one guy who was watching porn?
That's the
Lumpy.
grandpa.
That was Lumpy. Yeah.
Lumpy was human porn watching.
Cosby,
Cosby.
Yeah, but he was watching human porn.
Yeah.
He was watching human.
He was
stuff.
watching a lady who was like, "Hey."
Yeah.
She's like, "Come to me,
guys. Why don't we do that for Brent after watching
100% next week?
We watched it
It's in
this
next
year.
week. It's in next week. We're doing it for next week then.
No. Not next week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
No, we gotta do it for
In 2
Christmas
weeks.
time.
That's true. It is Christmas.
No, we have a movie to watch, so it's fine.
We'll save it for next year.
We'll say that after the podcast.
We'll save it. It's this year, honey. The end of
I'll
this
save
year.
Christmas for that.
Guys, better than that news. Live action Pinocchio is happening.
Everybody's been asking.
Robert Zemeckis
sorry.
is going to direct this.
So listen.
Okay.
I was gonna make a joke about it, and then I heard what you actually said, and I was like, "Fuck, why is this even a thing?" But that brings me to, you know what is supposedly in the works because Danny Glover, Mel Gibson, and Richard Donner all want to make Lethal Weapon.
I quit.
5.
I give up. I'm seriously too old for this movie. I cannot be in this movie.
Tell me.
I am too old
Tell
now
me
to
any
be a
plot
cop.
point from Lethal Weapon 4, and I'll let you make
Jet
Lethal
Li.
Weapon 5. No,
Jet
that's not a plot
Li.
point. That's a human that was in it.
And he died
kind of
too,
is a plot
yeah,
point,
so
but that's
I
what
know.
it was.
He's a human
Oh,
that
look,
was in
Jet Li
it.
can do this. And you're like, okay.
Jet Li does kicks.
Yeah.
He
The
should be the next
triads.
Jackie Chan.
You guys, the triads
Okay, that was good.
exist.
The triad works. Okay.
I watched all
for Lethal
4 of
Weapon
those
1.
movies
How about that? 'Cause
multiple
you can't.
times. And we're gonna do Lethal Weapon info.
Like his wife got
I'm ready
killed,
for
maybe.
trivia.
I think his wife got
Who?
killed.
What?
or something.
Sorry, no. Okay, so his wife was killed before the first movie, right?
There
And
you
the
go.
4th movie is when he was making a baby with another female police officer. And at the very end of it,
You
they
said
got
that
married
very
in the
weird.
hospital.
You said
so
it
that she
very
could.
weird. You're like,
She was another female police.
another female police officer
Yeah.
was making a baby with
It's
her.
Renee Russo. I couldn't think of her name, but that's who it is. It was Renee Russo. She was pregnant at the end of the movie. okay? But in the first movie, he's living in a trailer on the beach. That's when he meets Danny Glover's character, who, by the way, his daughter is dating Gary Busey, okay?
You
so
did
that's
this.
like...
You did this.
No, Gary Busey or Jake Busey?
No, Gary Busey. It was
Jake
Gary
Busey
Busey.
was like
It was
10.
like 1984,
Who
okay?
dated Gary Busey ever?
No one. In the movie, they make a joke about how ugly he is.
Guy.
Danny Glover talks about the pits in his face, and she's like, no, they're dimples. And he's like, no, they're pits. Because it's fucking Gary Busey, okay? But then he has an excellent torture scene in that movie, okay? Let's move on to the second one. Let's talk about the second movie.
Shit. No. Okay.
Okay, so welcome to the Lethal Weapon podcast, guys.
Podcast, where Katie talks about all the lethal weapons in
So we're
detail.
dialed back.
Because my mom loved them. Okay. Anyway, so things that don't need to be remade, right?
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
I saw this and I was like, that's fake news.
Hey,
that
but
is
you
all
guys,
terrain.
listen, you know what's being made and has more characters than it can even take care of? Doctor Strange. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, so
Doctor
Doctor
Strange
Strange
is
is part of
Madness
Phase
again?
5, right?
Yeah, the
multiverse
phase 4, the
madness.
multiverse madness.
Yeah,
Phase
so
4.
it's one of the first movies that they're coming out with.
Sure.
And apparently there's so many characters that they don't even know if the movie can handle all of the characters.
Well,
it's gonna
that's what they
bring
said
in.
at Endgame.
Yeah, exactly. And
Right,
everything was
exactly,
fucking
right?
ridiculous.
And it was amazing, right? No, they're saying it's more like... Sorry,
There's
I didn't
150
like. I
characters.
should have... Yeah. No.
Like they're gonna have like John Walker in there
Well,
too, like US
so-
agents showing up.
First of all, the
Moon
first...
Knight. It's about the multiverse.
Moon Knight's in
Yes.
there.
No, I know.
I hate people that are like, we don't want to see a Moon Knight movie. Like,
He should be a villain in the comics, supposedly.
You
but
don't want to see a Moon Knight movie. Fuck
Also,
off.
first of all,
No.
the director
Fully
who
fuck
was
off.
supposed to direct, his name is director Scott Derrickson. So, I mean, do you know this
Scott
guy?
Derrickson, he's directed
Men in Black 2.
Sure.
Bad Boys for Life.
There you go. He
We both
quit
made that up.
because he
We
said
both
it
like
was
Will
going to
Smith
be.
movies.
He said it
Okay.
was going to be a horror film, and then Kevin Feige was like, "No, it's,
Dial it back.
like
We don't do
we're
that.
action.
Like
we
Disney,
do action
we're
here.
Disney
Like,
here.
yeah, we're Disney."
Like, Union's just
So,
getting through because Fox
he was like,
started
yeah,
it.
there'll be some horror elements, and then Mr. Derrickson was like, "Oh, I'm gonna bow out of this." So now they don't have a director apparently.
What?
Yeah,
Taika
right.
Waititi it is.
Yeah, Taika Waititi.
So Taika Waititi,
So
Saves the day.
apparently, it's bringing in links to Loki and WandaVision. It's gonna have America Chavez of the Young Avengers, Sorcerer Brother
Oh, that's
Voodoo.
sexy. I like that.
Yeah, seriously. The
And-
villain
and-
is gonna be
And
Nightmare.
a great genderqueer hero. Like she's I think she's, I don't know if she's bi or lesbian in the comics, but
Right.
she, definitely
She's
good.
like,
fluid.
yeah, exactly.
We'll say fluid.
But also like a fucking badass hero too.
But isn't she also like?
She basically has the
she's-
power.
and-
She has like a limited version of the power cosmic
Also,
in her fist.
She's
Punch
Hispanic,
your fuck-
like which
she-
hasn't really been brought into the
So,
MCU yet.
Also,
so
so this is actually a good tie-in to this movie. She can actually punch a hole in the universe.
that's pretty.
Yeah,
dope.
what part of her power is she can literally punch a fucking hole.
Well, it's
in,
funny
like,
you say that because
reality.
apparently Scarlet Witch might have like a tie-in with this. Like she's part of it. So
and then
those
supposedly
two
this leads into
together.
WandaVision as
Well,
yeah.
there's
Yeah.
there's a thing where she might be in her own some kind of pocket universe, so she's kind of getting away from everything because
Right.
she is Omega
just
level,
lost. Well, she
Yeah.
also
and
lost
she's
it
also
from-
lost her
from
goddamn
Vision.
mind.
Right,
basically.
Vision
exactly.
died was her
Right.
love.
Because you know that's what
Which
happens when you
also-
love someone. You
Right,
lose
in
your
this
mind.
universe,
not well
she's, like,
portrayed.
still
Not
living
very well
with
portrayed.
him.
It's because
Right.
she's a woman. That's why.
Women lose their shit when their
She's
guy
a
is
little hysterical.
violent,
Maybe
you know?
she needs a little medicine.
I want her to love me like crazy, but I don't want her to be crazy because I'm a
She's probably
cis alpha male.
Dude, she probably just got hysteria. It's fine. You know they have cures for that now in the 19th century, so it's fine. We'll be
Yeah.
okay.
It's fine. She just wants a penis.
It's called the
That's
finger
what all
blast.
Yeah,
women
she's just
want.
a dick. Just get her a dick somehow.
Yeah, just get her a
And
dick.
Benedict Cumberbatch is up for the challenge.
Mm.
He's like, well, I'm not doing anything with these
No,
hands.
but you guys, I love Benedict Cumberbatch because I love that he's like, I am ugly. I look like a fucking alien. Like, people have seen my face, right? And he's like, but women love me.
He looks like someone did a character creator on a game and was just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Sliders.
Sliders.
I love he says that about, from Imperium, Fabian Eichner. He's
no,
like,
he looks like the generic character in WWE when you go to make your character. He's a generic creator.
I'm just bald with a round face and
Yeah.
no features.
Same guy.
And, no, but
Same
again, I mean, just saying, in that match, he was
Yeah, but also a murder man.
Yeah.
He was fucking something. That's
No,
what
he
he
was
did.
just fucking.
That's why I
he was-
fuck.
Him and Phoebe Agnew, you see
he was-
they had a 5-minute central
He
love
was
scene.
beating
Oh,
some fucking
I know.
gold ass. I'm just saying,
Gold
you
ass.
know, because they're draped in gold, but not really.
Not
Like,
for
no,
long
I'm
green.
just saying, like Roddy
That's in
Reynolds,
the
he's
process-
like, I
process
lost
over.
my belt, so, which again takes us back to Keith.
Keith
So,
Lee. Whoop,
anyway,
whoop. Keith Lee. Whoop whoop.
Guys,
okay,
the Uncharted movie got
I
pushed
have more
back.
stuff here,
I
by the
know.
way.
The Uncharted movie got
Sorry.
pushed back
we have so
until
much
March
stuff.
5th.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff.
Right?
Yes.
2021. I'm okay with it as long. They lost their director last. We reported last week they lost their director.
And again, last week we talked about how we're like, hey, take your time,
But also,
make something good.
is this movie ever gonna get made, guys? Because they've
I
been
don't
trying to
know,
make
guys.
this since like
I don't know.
2012. or
There's
something.
enough money in it where it's gonna get made. It's gonna be shit though. It's gonna
Yeah.
be complete ass.
It's gonna be
Chris
like,
Columbus, director. Guys, called it right here.
no, fuck. Hey, wait, you guys. Maybe Taika Waititi. You don't know what he's
Like,
into.
he's like,
You just want Taika Waititi and everything.
Taika Waititi's
I
becoming
know.
like the new Guillermo del Toro, where he's like, I'll do it, and like, fuck, I don't have time to do this. Like, what am I gonna do?
Oh, no, but Guillermo del Toro, Guillermo,
Guillermo.
shut up. Guillermo
Guillermo
del Toro.
Did you
I
say
just said it. I
Joaquin
just
But
said it.
for the record,
Joaquin Phoenix and Guillermo del Toro.
for the record, this says 9.5.
Yeah, I'm kind of
We
tipsy.
didn't have any
guys,
pizza
so
either.
just
We
saying.
had, we had tofu earlier.
Guillermo del
We had
Toro
tofu earlier.
And
was
Satan.
very.
Fucking
Yeah,
Satan.
we didn't have much to
Fucking-
soak it up.
Satan's good. I like
Hail,
Satan.
hail.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Not really, Mom. Not really, Aunt Katie.
Also,
We're
my
just
mom,
joking.
yeah.
No,
But
we
anyways,
meant Satan like the
Satan.
actual the meat
vegan-
vegetable
the
sub-
vegetable
the vegetable
substitute
meat
for
substitute.
vegan.
It's called
Right.
Satan, guys. Okay.
So anyway.
We didn't name it.
Guillermo del Toro had a much narrower like expertise. So like he'd done a ton of bitchin' horror films, right?
Sure.
But when it came to doing action, like
Pan's
King
Labyrinth,
Kong,
guys? Anyone?
Pan's Labyrinth was good, but that was horror.
Okay,
that was
wait.
mainly
Did I have
horror.
the
There was
director
some
for this?
fantasy.
I have the director for this.
Okay,
Well, it was horrible.
Brett
It was
Ratner, guys.
fucking
No, it
crazy.
was. It
Guys.
was the same thing, but it was
Guys, Brett
good.
Ratner.
Oh, God.
We got a director.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
I think he was murdered by a bunch of women.
He's probably diddling like
a
teenage
bunch of
girls
women
right now.
killed him.
Yeah.
Dude, he ruined Ellen Page for like a good
I'm
minute.
sure he did.
That fucking
He's
asshole.
garbage.
He's a fucking. He called her on that. He'd be like, "Can you bring that lesbo over here? Bring her to me." I would fuck that guy with my fist till he died.
Like a fist.
Like-
thing?
So Brett Ratner, yes or no?
Brett Ratner, look out!
Yes,
I'm
yes,
coming
or
at
no?
you
Yes
with
or
my
no?
fist.
Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes, yes.
Brett Ratner. No.
Oh yes, oh yes, yes.
No, we need someone with some, I don't know, some like real fucking vision.
Gravitas.
Yeah.
Ron Howard.
Colin Trevorrow.
Colin Trevorrow. Yeah.
Guy
He's not doing
Ritchie.
shit, right?
Guy Ritchie.
Hey, wait! Chris Evans directs movies, you guys.
No,
I don't
So.
believe that.
I watched a movie he
I don't
directed,
believe you.
and it was
We
not
also watched
terrible.
What's Your Number, and it was
Yeah.
great. It's
He
perfect
didn't
movie.
direct
He was in that.
Yeah, I think he
Was
did.
it?
Definitely was in
He
that.
definitely directed it. He's like more my vicious T in this movie.
He had a vicious face.
What about a lady director?
Patty Jenkins. That's it.
Patty Jenkins.
That's the only one I can think
That's
of.
all.
Come on, Patty Jenkins.
There's other lady directors like.
There are other lady
There
directors.
are. Think of the other one.
Amy.
Schumer.
No, she directed Clueless. Amy.
Poehler.
Oh, Amy Poehler. No.
Amy Poehler could direct. She's
I-
directed stuff.
She can, but
Yeah.
not this.
Tina Fey. We'll
Tina
do this.
Fey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She's more of a writer.
Guys, let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
There's one thing
please.
left that's not that great. So
Okay.
what's
Guys,
your
so
thing?
when you said that
Okay.
there was going to be an epic reboot, I thought it was the thing I had. It was not.
What
There's
is
another
it?
epic reboot coming up, Matt.
What?
Yeah.
And let's just say there's a character named Mateo in that movie.
So it's Anaconda.
Anaconda reboot by Colombian
what-
Pictures!
Who asked for this? Who asked for this? Why'd you reboot it first of all?
Oh, so
Someone
make a
really,
lot of
no,
money? Hold
listen,
on.
you guys. Someone really missed John Voight, and
exactly.
they really
First
missed
off, John
J-Lo,
would definitely
and they
replace
really
that
missed Ice Cube. Like
one.
really.
I'm
missed-
back. I'm back. Ice Cube. I don't know.
You
I
guys,
think Ice Cube.
this was okay. So I saw this movie at a sleepover when I was like 13 years old,
And you came.
and scared the fucking
okay.
bejesus out of me.
It should have. It was scary.
Except, like, it was maybe the first movie I ever saw with Eric
But
Stoltz.
you heard the name
so-
Mateo and you're like, I can get on
Yeah.
board with the guy. Man.
Okay.
No, I remember the guy who played Mateo. No, I remember though.
He died first.
Listen,
He
I
died
do
first.
remember. I
He
do
died.
remember. No, he did. Yeah.
He did.
But I do remember that John Voight like killed that lady with his thigh muscles.
Yeah.
Where she just like fucking got put to sleep. And then I remember he got swallowed by the anaconda, and then for some reason in the movie, just to scare the shit out of J-Lo, he threw up John Voight in front of Anna and J-Lo.
And that was it.
And J-Lo was like, I don't really have a singing career yet, but I just want to
acting career.
Okay, so Columbia Pictures is rebooting this, and here's the real crux of it.
Oh.
They want it to be in the style of the Meg.
Oh. We burned that after watching, and we will burn this one too.
I mean, that's not the worst movie we watched to burn after watching. Okay, I get it. I get what they're trying to go with.
Burn it. We'll burn it to the ground.
And the other fire doesn't even work anymore. Cheap ass lighter.
It's such a cheap ass.
We're gonna burn it down Seth Rollins style.
Seth Rollins stuff. No!
The Monday Night Messiah.
Jesus, who should have had robes on, like, can he
The Monday
please
Night
just
Messiah.
I was like full
I'll take it.
stigmata, like just, you know. Okay, so
we're not
keep
there
coming
yet.
back
That's
to wrestling,
that's
you
a
guys.
future
That's
pay-per-view.
WrestleMania.
You
WrestleMania.
should turn the light off before.
No. Let's not do that.
I'm not gonna light my shit
No,
on
let's
fire.
not do this.
Please no, not like this. Not like
You
this.
guys, I'm fine.
Guys, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Wait!
That was my last thing.
No, wait. Can I just say something before that?
No.
They're also remaking something else.
Howard the Duck.
The Thing again.
No.
Yeah.
We
But
just did that.
no,
We
listen.
just
So
did that.
no, they were saying like that one was
What?
too like sci-fi, realistic. Blumhouse is going to do
Realistic.
just a straight horror film of The Thing. So let's watch that one. Let's watch all three, you guys. Let's watch all three.
I will say which one's the best.
Kurt Russell.
The first
Maybe
one was
they'll
the
put
best
his
one. Yeah, the
maybe
Kurt
they'll
Russell
put
one.
his son in this one.
Wyatt Russell, you mean?
No, but he's like doing
Playing
other
John
things.
Walker,
Yeah,
the US
seriously,
agent?
yeah. U.S. agent. That's way better.
You're
than
so-
this.
So happy
You're
about
so
that.
hyped for
I'm
me.
so psyched about that.
I really like him. No, his Black Mirror episode was fucking
The
creepy.
U.S. agent is a great,
Yeah.
fucking horribly flawed protagonist.
I'm excited about it. Also, wait, you guys, in that Black Mirror episode, did you guys know he's from Syracuse, New York?
What?
I did.
Yeah,
What?
Because he says it.
he does. Syracuse, fucking
I'm
Syracuse.
not gonna stop answering.
Also mentioned in the X-Files,
Oh,
FYI, just saying. Also 30 Rock, Syracuse University, douchebags USA.
Also,
All right.
Julius in the News says Syracuse in one of his songs. So yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Like,
All right.
Syracuse.
You guys, talk about your last good news. Let's
I don't have that. Was the last one? Is your last?
do it
What are you
in...
saying?
No, just speak.
Oh,
just start talking and
so
see if
quick
it's...
update
Falcon
before-
and the Winter
quick before we get there.
Quick
Quick
update
update.
before we get there.
New,
I don't know.
There.
Nintendo World also coming to Orlando. Universal confirmed. That's all I'm
So-
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah. Okay.
Can I just
confirmed,
say,
it's confirmed.
the kids keep saying, they're like, will we ever to go to Disney someday? And I'm like, honestly, we'll probably go to Universal
Nintendo
first.
fucking World.
We're
Yeah.
going to
Yeah,
Universal.
Harry Potter, they got Nintendo
yeah,
World.
seriously.
They have Spider-Man. Fuck you.
Disney.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Disney.
Also, Abby would totally go to Disney because she loves her Minnie Mouse toy, which she still calls Mickey.
Guess
Or
what?
is
It's
Mickey,
fine. It's fine.
Close enough.
Like cross-dressing
Pretty
Mickey,
soon,
like
yeah,
better.
pretty soon it's gonna
Okay.
be Mishi because they need like a transgender.
Mishi.
I like Mishi.
That's not like the
Mishi's-
Japanese version.
Mishi's like, yeah, I'm
I'm
mouse. I'm mouse, not girl man mouse. I'm mouse. And kids love it. They eat that shit up. Thanks, Disney.
I see kind of like marking out. For that.
Mishi. Let's do it.
Sure.
I'm gonna be Mishi for Halloween.
Maybe I should name the episode Mishi now. I like Amazon position, but Mishi.
We have
like,
so
oh my
many,
God.
you guys. Oh, I told him our ultimate like costume ever is him as Shinsuke, and then I'm Sami Zayn just fucking like dancing it out in the back. We're doing it
So
next
you're
year.
gonna stack. You
Yeah.
know what? I'm for this.
Right?
I want to live in this world.
Can you be our Cesaro then?
Yeah! Oh,
I mean,
Cesaro!
they get the headline for it, so let's
You
just do
guys,
it. Might as well.
Halloween this year, 2020,
I'll put the
Halloween
mouthpiece in.
2020.
I'll put,
We're doing it.
I'll put the mouthpiece in. Jamie will hate the hair though. She'll be like, no.
We finished our Thrupples costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have the mouthpiece in. I'm like,
And I'm just gonna be
All
like,
right, Falcon and Winter
Beard.
Soldier.
you're
Beard.
home. That's
Beard.
last
Okay, Falcon.
Bring it
Winter
home,
Soldier.
guys. Bring it
home.
home. Bring it home to me.
Okay,
Uh,
it got moved.
It got
Slightly.
moved. Slightly.
Very slightly.
But it has a
Only
premiere date.
slightly.
It has a premiere date.
Only
like, in
slightly.
August now.
August, yeah.
Not the actual day, just August.
Yeah,
No,
that's fine.
but
That's fine,
okay,
though.
because WandaVision's still coming out on time,
Yeah.
right?
What-
So,
and
It's
It's connected to
2020.
Disney Plus now.
WandaVision's still coming out actually early, but we don't know when yet.
so this is the
I think
thing.
November probably.
I feel like Disney was like, shit, we did Mandalorian and didn't really follow up, so we just
Yeah,
need to space
they
this
did.
shit
Honestly,
out now.
100% that.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing else. There's you can watch High School the Musical the series.
Yeah, That's
Dude.
bullshit.
Yeah.
You watch Jeff Goldblum show.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum show. That's it.
No, and the thing,
No thanks.
again,
Only thing watchable.
as understated as he is, it's just like, I'm Jeff Goldblum.
He's like, hey guys, I'm getting coffee.
I'm trying some jeans out. I'm being sort of homosexual, but not really.
Seen coffee before, guys. This is
here's my wife and my little
first
girls,
time,
but also I'm just
drinking
Jeff
coffee.
Goldblum.
So
Yeah.
coffee.
Sneakers. What's with
But also,
sneakers?
like, anyone else saying that, you'd be like, that's not believable. Be like, Jeff Goldblum,
Yeah.
probably.
He's
That's
like,
not
there's a day in
You might just forgot.
there's a day in
about coffee.
Ohio
You
that's
forgot
called Jeff
about
Goldblum Day where everyone gets free Jeff Goldblum tattoos in this one place, and he went to the place. And I was like,
it. Oh my god.
how meta is that? Like,
Like, this is how you sell someone on that shoes. I totally 100% want to watch that series.
100%. Dude, it's worth it. It's fun.
Oh my god.
Because Jeff Goldblum
Oh my
is
god.
he's the childlike wonder of fucking Brian Fellows
Yeah.
mixed in Jeff Goldblum's body.
But he's a real person.
Yeah.
No,
He's a real person.
oh my god,
exists.
he's like, you guys. Dolly Parton is the female Jeff Goldblum, and Jeff
I
Goldblum
wouldn't
is
doubt
the
it.
male
Like
Dolly
if
Parton.
if Dolly Parton and Brian Fellows like made an older child somehow, Jeff Goldblum.
Where they're just like, I love everyone in the
I'm
world.
gonna
and
tell
everything's
Jamie that
fascinating
exact
to
thing,
me.
and we will be watching Jeff.
He's like,
It's
he's
great.
like
It
he
is
does
pretty
a whole
great.
thing on shoes,
Yeah.
and this one guy makes Jeff Goldblum.
No, but you
sneakers
guys,
for
you're
him.
also forgetting about the fact that Jeff Goldblum has a very deep voice, and it's
That's
very
right.
nice. And ladies just
Yes.
melt. And men are also like, hey, alpha male, you're a
He
sedative.
also has in the ice cream. He has ice cream that's made specifically for him.
Okay, guys.
And he has it served to people.
So just for the fans of the podcast, it's 1 for his Jeff Goldblum,
Yeah.
2 for hers, and 3
Yeah.
for mine. Because I think mine was probably the
Yeah.
worst. But like you both were kind of close. So
Life finds a way.
Life finds
Yeah, like,
When you gotta go.
I will
You
literally
gotta
tell
go.
Jamie about that tonight, or probably tomorrow.
We're watching it tomorrow.
And we'll be watching it somewhere.
That's fun.
Mañana.
Aiden watched it with me all the time.
Hey, you guys. Stay classy. Thanks for hanging out with us. This was a really fun
Yeah, we
one.
had a lot of fun this time.
This was
actually.
good.
This was like
we
3
talked
hours
about
long.
a lot
We
of
have
things.
not had this much fun on
It
one
didn't
of these
turn
in a while.
off on us though,
Good.
so
Good.
you guys, guess what? Shayna Baszler rocks my world. Yeah.
Bam.
Also,
Bam.
Keith Lee,
Woo, woo.
bask in his glory. Bum 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 bum.
Fang Fum.